welcome back to Real Talk with the Pros. We're your hosts, Tammy and Chris, and today we're doing something a little different. Instead of diving right into our tips, trends, and guest conversations, we thought we'd take it back to the beginning.
We're just going to sit down, keep it relaxed, and share a little bit about how we each got started in real estate, what brought us here to work together, and why we decided to launch this awesome podcast in the first place.
Our hope is that by opening up about our own journeys, you'll get to know us a little better and maybe even pick up a little inspiration along the way. So kick back, keep it real, and talk about where it all started. Let's go, Chris. Hard to believe, but people are wanting to know who you and I are and why we're doing this podcast. We've gotten questions, why. So I thought we'd take today to answer that question and let people know where we're from, how we got here, and why we're doing this podcast. So I'm going to let you go first. Where are you from?
Well,
tell me about your beginnings.
It's almost like I've said
Say
this
it
before.
in English.
Say it in English, not with a Bostonian accent.
Mm-hmm.
Grew up a lot in Massachusetts and, of course, Maine. My dad had a contract with the shipyard right there, yard. But on the beach up there, working on the Navy ships. So I kind of grew up in construction. I was working on the Navy ships when I was 13 in the paper mills during the summertime on shutdowns. My dad was president of the labor union and everything. So my background's psychology. Worked with pre-adolescent children, Jackson Brook Institute. Then moved here about 22 years ago. I'm a transplant. West Virginia is it reminds me a lot of Maine.
Really?
It really is wild and wonderful. I wish we had some ocean front. We can just
Yes.
chop off Maryland so we can have the ocean.
For sure.
But no, it's just, and the people are beautiful here as well. So when I first moved here, I kind of did psych. I worked abuse and neglect children for Mon County Youth Service Center. And then I also built houses up on Wiss for Don Nemeth and the Maxwell brothers. So I still had the piece of construction. Kind of got burnt out in the mental health aspect because pre-adolescent children were my forte and children with autism. Adolescents, not so, So I kind of got out of it, stayed in the health field. Company closed, and I found myself, I always knew Aaron, and I knew a couple of the brokers prior. So I found myself with A&S Consultant in Picket Fence Realty and stuff, and I really enjoyed it because you've been a great mentor. Even though I really don't do that aspect, but just going out and learning new things like the Matterport and stuff like that, and getting the house ready for
the market. Yeah.
The market, yeah. But it's just been an awesome adventure as well with having all these people and helping new time house buyers or sellers. What they need to really look for and get ready, with home warranties, with title search and everything. So I've really enjoyed it. And what about you? I know you're a transplant as well.
I am. I came from
Just don't say Virginia.
Wrong way.
I'm just joking.
I'm from Southwest Virginia. Graham G. Man, let's go. Because there's a Bluefield, Virginia, and a Bluefield, West Virginia. And I came from the Bluefield, Virginia side. But my husband's work brought us up here. We moved to Bridgeport. He actually worked in the Morgantown, Clarksburg area. Now he's in Morgantown. But, I was in the optometric field for 25 years. And doctors I worked for, Dr. Lachlan and Wade, thought it was time to retire. I don't know why. They're still young.
I definitely see you in that field.
Yeah, I see
Pun
what you're saying.
intended.
Yes, but yes, thank you for seeing me. But they retired, and then COVID hit. So I left there at 2019. They closed down. They didn't close down. It was bought out. I'll take that back. So I was like, what do I do next? over COVID, just kind of sat there and thought, well, I love to see houses. I love to go inside of houses. I love antiques. So I don't know why that even has marrying together of things, but took the test. Well, took the 90 hours. Sat through that, got through the schooling, took my test in Charleston, passed on the first time, so I was happy about that. Started into real estate. I love working with first-time home buyers. I find the teaching aspect is something I enjoy. I love just sitting down, telling them what's going to happen from the beginning to the end, kind of let them know, what to expect before it actually happens, and not waiting till it happens and then they're like, oh, what's this? So I just like to bring them along and teach each one, and each one's different, and each one is just so happy to be in their first home, and I think they're thankful that I took them down that path with the knowledge that I have. So this past March, I took my test for a broker, and so now I'm associate broker here at Picket Fence with Jack Oliver as being the broker, and just the opportunities to grow our business. The podcast just kind of came to life. You and I were talking, and Santana, our social media coordinator, just came to life because I wanted, again, to teach sellers, buyers, what to expect, but get it from the pros. Get it the ones who do this all the time, and that's their niche. That's what they do. Like the HVAC, Tyler from HVAC. We had Alec Wadsworth from Title, Best Title, and then the attorney came with him and just kind of walked us through, what to expect, and got more in depth. We have an upcoming episode that I'm excited about with a mortgage loan lender, and he's going to talk about, their company, but also the breakdown of what a VA loan looks like, what an FHA loan, USDA, conventional, and how to get that, and all the things that go into it. So, again, I just want the buyers and sellers to have this opportunity to tune into our podcast when they get ready to buy or sell, to know what to do.
Right.
So, and I was so thankful because of your personality. I know I don't tell you enough how appreciative I am of you to join me here. Oh, good grief. To join us on the podcast, because you bring your A game every time. So I'm appreciative of that. And then Santana, what would we do without her?
Definitely.
She's
That's the
behind
biggest shout out is Santana.
Yeah,
So,
she is the best. She's behind the cameras and has brought this together for us, and we're just really thankful and think it's a good thing, and I'm just happy to be here with you.
well, thank you very much. I definitely, you've been like a mentor ever since, even stepping into that aspect, because I do have the other things that I have to focus on, but I know you are always on top of everything.
Aw.
And preparing us for every week.
Yes, so that's a little bit about us and how we got here, what the podcast is for. It's not for us. It's for sellers, buyers, for you to learn the things that you need to learn to buy your property, whether it be a home, residential, or it's commercial, it's industrial, it's just land, it's whatever. Any questions that you have or any topics you want to cover, just send us a note, drop us a line, and let us know, and we'll find the pro to do that and answer all your questions. So it's been a pleasure.
And I also want to say, if you're even interested in getting into becoming a realtor, reach out to Tammy. Definitely, it will be on the bottom, her phone number, but we do the trainings and everything, the 90-hour course, and we actually have discounts as well that might fall for them. So if you're interested, maybe switching a career, or if you're already an agent, come with us.
We
it's
are
definitely
hiring.
Positive environment here. So
yeah, we try to have a good time, but I appreciate all the listeners and the people who watch the podcast and all the comments that we've gotten. We appreciate you so much. Thanks, Chris.
Thank you, Tammy. Fist bump.
You're in for a treat.
It's moving way too fast.
Or I went way too slow. I thought you were talking about getting the back adjustment or something. I said, what?
Been working.
He's going to crack and his eyes go back and forth.
Jeez. I think my crooked nose throws everything off.
Ready?
Bam! Peace out, brother.
Word to your mother.